EOS value equivalent to 1916 420 rands a coin. The present cost range 19.2995 1990 929. The earlier day close 19.5 and 279. The change was plus 0.141 plus 58%. Opposite rate ZAR to EOS. EOS cost expectation for July 2024. Initially cost at 21.92 rands. Excessive cost 27.21, while low cost 21.92. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 24.12. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 25.43. Change for July 16%. EOS figure for August 2024. Initially cost at 25.43 rands. Excessive cost 29.15, while low cost 25.33. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 26.79. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 27.24. Change for August 7.1%. EOS cost expectation for September 2024. Initially cost at 27.24 rands. Excessive cost 31.46, while low cost 27.24. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 28.84. EOS cost conjecture toward the month's end 29.40. Change for September 7.9%. EOS conjecture for October 2024. Before all else cost at 29.40 rands. Excessive cost 31.27, while low cost 27.17. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 29.27. EOS cost conjecture toward the month's end 29.22. Change for October's and 6%. EOS cost expectation for November 2024. Before all else cost at 29.22 rands. Exorbitant cost 31.77, while low cost 27.61. The found the middle value of cost 29.57. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 29.69. Change for November 6%. EOS gauge for December 2024. In the first place cost at 29.69 rands. Exorbitant cost 29.93, while low cost 26.01. The found the middle value of cost 28.40. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 27.97. Change for December 5.8%. EOS cost expectation for January 2025. Initially cost at 27.97 rands. Excessive cost 30.41, while low cost 26.43. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 28.31. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 28.42. Change for January 6%. EOS figure for February 2025. Initially cost at 28.42 rands. Excessive cost 28.60, while low cost 24.86. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 27.15. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 26.73. Change for February 5.9%. EOS cost expectation for Walk 2025. In the first place cost at 26.73 rands. Exorbitant cost 26.73, while low cost 21.85. The found the middle value of cost 24.70. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 23.49. Change for spring 12.1%. EOS estimate for April 2025. First and foremost cost at 23.49 rands. Exorbitant cost 25.54, while low cost 22.20. The found the middle value of cost 23.78. EOS cost estimate toward the month's end 23.87. Change for April 6%. EOS cost expectation for May 2025. In the first place cost at 23.87 rands. Exorbitant cost 28.85, while low cost 23.87. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 25.89. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 26.96. Change for May 9%. EOS gauge for June 2025. To start with cost at 26.96 rands. Exorbitant cost 33.46, while low cost 26.96. The found the middle value of cost 29.66. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 31.27. Change for June 16%. EOS cost expectation for July 2025. To start with cost at 31.27 rands. Exorbitant cost 31.27, while low cost 26.14. The found the middle value of cost 29.20. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 28.11. Change for July 10.1%. EOS conjecture for August 2025. At the outset cost at 28.11 rands. Excessive cost 30.56, while low cost 26.56. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 28.45. EOS cost conjecture toward the month's end 28.56. Change for August 6%. EOS cost expectation for September 2025. Before all else cost at 28.56 rands, exorbitant cost 29.93, while low cost 26.01. Found the middle value of cost 28.12. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 27.97, change for September 1%. EOS gauge for October 2025. In the first place cost at 27.97 rands, exorbitant cost 27.97, while low cost 23.77. Found the middle value of cost 26.32. Those cost gauge toward the month's end 25.56, change for October 8.6%. EOS cost expectation for November 2025. In the first place cost at 25.56 rands, excessive cost 29.04, while low cost 25.24. Arrived at the midpoint of cost 26.75. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 27.14, change for November 6.2%. EOS gauge for December 2025. In the first place cost at 27.14 rands, exorbitant cost 33.68, while low cost 27.14. Found the middle value of cost 29.86. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 31.48, change for December 16%. EOS cost expectation for January 2026. First and foremost cost at 31.48 rands, exorbitant cost 34.22, while low cost 29.74. Found the middle value of cost 31.86. EOS cost estimate toward the month's end 31.98, change for January 6%. EOS estimate for February 2026. First and foremost cost at 31.98 rands, exorbitant cost 34.76, while low cost 30.22. Found the middle value of cost 32.36. EOS cost estimate toward the month's end 32.49, change for February 6%. EOS cost expectation for WARC 2026. Initially cost at 32.49 rands, excessive cost 35.32, while low cost 30.70. Arrived at the midpoint of cost 32.88. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 33.01, change for spring 6%. EOS figure for April 2026. Initially cost at 33.01 rands, excessive cost 40.97, while low cost 33.01. Arrived at the midpoint of cost 36.32. EOS cost conjecture toward the month's end 38.29, change for April 16%. EOS cost expectation for May 2026. Initially cost at 38.29 rands, exorbitant cost 40.24, while low cost 34.98. Found the middle value of cost 37.78. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 37.61, change for May 8%. EOS gauge for June 2026. To start with cost at 37.61 rands, exorbitant cost 40.88, while low cost 35.54. Found the middle value of cost 38.06.